What's up, guys? It's your boy Ronnie, and this is episode 7 of the Road to 10K. All right, so without further ado, let's get to my portfolio. Okay, so my portfolio is sitting at $2,718.21. Does not include the $95 plus. I'll be honest, I haven't checked my rebull, but I put in RMG and RMG did pretty well today. So I'm thinking it's gonna be roughly $96, $97 on it, but I'll show it to you in the video. But moving on. So first things first, LCA Merger. Man. Okay, so it was a bit anticlimactic, to be honest. We had high expectations that this thing was going to do its merge today. Everybody thought it was gonna do its merge today. But unfortunately, not enough people voted to approve that merge for today, so it got postponed to Tuesday, December 29th. So what does that mean for you? What moves should you make because of this? Some of you guys bought in a little bit late in the game, so you kind of at a loss right now. So it's like at $21. I know some of you all probably bought in at 23 Friday or whatever, trying to get some quick gains in. I mean, not Friday. Thursday, yesterday, and the day before yesterday to get some quick gains in hopes of today was going to flip. But it didn't work out that way, and so now you're at a loss. What would I recommend? Well, I'm not a financial advisor, but if I was in your situation, I would just hold tight. So this thing got pushed back a couple weeks. Hey, it's a couple weeks. So I'm just going to ride this thing on out. It's not even a full 2 weeks. It's like 11 days or something. So just ride it out, man. This is still a good play, so don't think you got to panic sell. You got to hurry up and sell this thing. This thing's still good for $30. Still a $30 play. It's still a $40 play. Like I just said, look at PENN if you want to truly see the potential of LCA turning to GNOB. If you want to see the true potential of that golden nugget merge, look at PENN or even DraftKings, which is a DKNG. You know, just know your money's in good hands doing LCA. Now moving forward, here's the other stocks that you need to look at to do some flips in. You need to look at RMG. RMG is going to do a merge on December 28th. I already have money in RMG. Disclaimer, it's an EV, one of EV specs, that's hardware. So definitely look into that. I think that's going up. That has the potential to actually triple to quadruple. So that has the capacity to go even further than LCA can. So you definitely want to put money in that. Now, I had big plans to flip the money from LCA, then put it into RMG, but it's not gonna work like that now. So hopefully I can do, obviously, flip the RMG money into LCA and keep going. Okay, so without further ado, the word for the day is panic sell. Now, the reason why I chose panic sell for today is because a lot of you people that have watched this LCA and are kind of new to trading were probably very tempted to get out, take my money and run. Look, stocks are not going to always be peaches and cream. It's not going to always be on the rise. It's not going to always be going exactly how you planned it. And LCA is a perfect example. There's going to be times when the merge doesn't happen that date. It gets postponed. There's going to be times when the merge doesn't happen at all. There's going to be times when a stock shoots up and you miss out. There's going to be times when it starts to come back down, and you do have to sell if you want to protect your gains. But like I say, panic sell is an emotional sell, an uneducated sell. You do not want to panic sell because that means you haven't done your due diligence. You do the research and you trust the process. You trust your research. You trust that you're making a great decision. I'll give an example myself. In 2015, I was trading a penny stock at the time, AMD. It was actually the first trade I ever made. And then I put 5,000 in. I watched that bad boy. As soon as I put the 5K, I watched it, boom. It was falling, I tell you. And I sold it. I did a panic sale. Lost 50% of my money. I kid you not. maybe an hour later after I sold it, it went up $2 a share. And so I had to sit down and watch all those gains, and the fact that I lost money by doing a panic sale versus making, and back then it was like $2. So the $2 a share would have doubled my money. I would have made another $5,000. So I lost $2,500 when I could have made $5,000. And now if I just kept it in there and didn't think about it at all, look at AMD right now. AMD, Apple, Mary, David, AMD. Look at where it is right now. That was back in 2015. So that was probably the worst trade I ever made, and that was my first trade. And that was panic selling. That's what panic selling did. And ever since then, I just never panicked. So I always keep it cool, because just like stocks go down, they going up. So that's just my tidbit for the day, and keep that in there. Like, that's one of the most important words that I ever gave you guys. Panic selling. Do not practice panic selling. Look, it's gonna be times where you're gonna be like, I don't know, is this it? Yeah, but you gotta do your due diligence and then trust it. Trust that you did enough research and you had used enough resource to know that this is a good trade. So what are some more stocks I want to tell you about? Look, I told you about RMG. So look at APXT. APXT is doing a merger with AvePoint, which is with Microsoft. It's at 14 a share. It did go up a little bit, but it's still a good buy right now. It's a $30 play. So I'm not gonna go too much into that because my previous videos told you about APXT. Look at Home. Home is getting some good promotion from Kramer. It went down a little bit today, but it still has opportunity to hit 20 and then to hit 30. That's another one of my $30 plays. Another stock I want you to put on your watch list. You don't necessarily have to buy it right now, but definitely put on your watch list INO, Novio Pharmaceuticals. Now, a lot of people think pharmaceuticals is taboo. I understand, because a lot of them get bad promises, and just really you end up dumping your money in there and it really does nothing, or it goes down. But in Novio's case, they do have contracts with the DOD, Department of Defense, as well as history of running up like out of nowhere. Like, it goes from like 10 to 30. So it's definitely, I like to call it an insurance stock, or just something to have my portfolio for the run-ups when you're not really paying attention. So, you know, if you have some extra money to put in a stock, right now it's at 10, which is pretty low for Novio. It likes to stay around 12. So definitely, if you can get around the 10 range and it sits comfortably at 12 on some good weeks, when that thing next time it gets to 12, it's getting ready to rock it. So definitely look at Novio Pharmaceuticals in your portfolio. All it takes some good news between now and January, it could rock it. It's one of those stocks that has high volume potential that you can just take off to the moon. So that's all I'm gonna give you all today, because it's Friday. I'm gonna come with some fresh stocks tomorrow and give you something new. But for my new subscribers, welcome, and join my Road to 10K chat. So you click the link in my bio and you just say, hey, I want to join the Road to 10K, and then I'll do the rest. So thank you for all the new support. I really appreciate it. And don't forget to share, like and subscribe. And I should do like everybody else and have some like dope slogan at the end. Okay, I got it. It's not a race, it's a marathon. The Road to 10K. I'll holler at you later. Peace.